Hello hatchlings, my name is RusticDragon and welcome to episode 6 of TimeCraft. Today we are going to be starting with a good deed, because I noticed that a mighty beard has been AFKing overnight and I was wondering why he did that, but then I saw he has an automatic sheep farm set up. Now most of these are still working, however I noticed that the shears in these are fully ran out or almost ran out. So I'm gonna do a good thing and I'm going to replenish the shears for him so his AFK session is just a little bit more effective. Alright, I put a new pair of shears into every single one of these. However, I noticed that it might need some starting, so I believe all of these are now correctly set up, which means he should get a little bit of extra wool. Alright, I think this gives the right idea that it was me. And we're going to start our next massive project. It's an absolute beast of a project. If you thought this build was big, and honestly, before today, I thought that build was big. No, that's not a big build. This is tiny compared to what I'm going to be making. And I'm going to be making it over there, above the lake that is behind here. What I'm going to be making is a lion. So I'm going to, for the people who haven't seen The Last Airbender, I'm going to show you a picture of what I'm going to be making over there on screen right now. This is a massive project. This is absolutely humongous. And I'm not sure how to build it. Everything I built so far, or at least most of the things that I built so far, so this, actually just this, well this and a little bit of the shop that I made, have been first completely created in creative, just so I knew what I was doing. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to wing it. However, that's a lot of blocks. That is massive amounts of blocks. So before I can actually do this, I'm gonna go on a mining session. I'm gonna go on like a 12-year mining session to get all of the blocks. Wish me luck. And by the power of editing, I will be done by now. Lucky you. Alright, I have done a ton of resource gathering last night. And well, I got a very decent amount. So, this is where it's going to be built. This over here, this area. I'm not sure how this is going to look. This can look both absolutely amazing as horrendously ugly. And I really hope it's going to look amazing, because building is going to take a while. Taking it down, it might actually even take longer. So, let's get started. We are first going to start with creating the face. Now, that's probably the most difficult part. However, it will tell us how big this thing is going to be. So it's for sure very important to start with the face. So, a little bit about the block palette we're using for this. As you can see, I'm making use of stripped spruce bark blocks for all of the hair. The reason I'm doing this is it has right about the right color, and he has very curly hair. And the reason this is perfect for that is it's directional. So there is a little bit of a texture difference with the exact same color, which I think will do perfectly for the hair. Now, I'm starting with his bottom whiskers. And I'm already noticing that it's difficult. It's going to be very difficult. One of the major things is I want to have a perfect center, and that's where I'm paying a lot of attention right now, because if it doesn't have a perfect center, this is going to look very odd. Right now, of course, this is just 2D. There are going to be more dimensions, don't worry about that. My biggest concern right now is this is like it at this point in time it sort of resembles a mustache. It's not a mustache. This is the bottom whiskers, which means the face is going to start sort of here. This is about the size the face would be, which means the shell would go up to like here. This is how big the build would be. And honestly, I'm concerned of the build limit right now. Because I believe that is a little higher than where I am now. This is 136. I believe this would be at right about 150. I think if we go up to the top of his head, we would be right around 200. And the shell would then have 56 blocks above the top of his head. Now, 56 blocks is a lot. It is quite a lot. Of course, on top of the shell there's going to be trees. 56 blocks, it's a 56 block difference in hills is not that much. So I think the height we've done it right now is going to work. I think we're going to scrape the build limit. I don't think we're actually going to reach it. It's very nerve-wracking because the point of time where I figure out if it's high enough or if it's too high will be very far into this process. So yes, I am concerned, but let's just hope for the best. Alright, I have done some work, and as you can see, it is starting to take shape. You can clearly see what it's going to look like. And the best thing is, this is going to be where the head tops off. Okay, fair enough, there's going to be a couple of layers of wood above it for the hair, and the ears are going to poke out, but right now it's actually at only Y160, which means we are for sure not going to hit the build limit with the shell, which is very positive. Now, the next thing I'm actually going to do is, of course, there's going to be the mains and stuff like that, but for the eyes, I'm going to need some concrete. So, I'm first going to have to get some concrete. It shouldn't really be too difficult. I actually might already have enough sand. Well, actually, I don't have enough sand. I know that for sure. I do have enough gravel. So I need... Go away. I do not have enough sand, but I do for sure have enough gravel. And then I'm also going to need some light blue dye. Which might be some... Oh! Just, okay, go. Let's go and get us some sand. This feeling is probably the best, or at least one of the best feelings in Minecraft. Just the insta-breaking of sand. Gotta be honest, I could probably do this all day. I already have way more than I actually need, but it's too satisfying. Alright, now to grab a bunch of gravel. This, by the way, this is the area I mined out for all of the resources that we're going to use. Trust me, not all of these are filled yet. I've gotten quite a bit of stone. I got up to here. These are other supplies, which there's the gravel I'm going to need. So I'm going to grab like 3 stacks. There's also dirt, which I'm going to need for the top, but that's not nearly enough, so I'm going to have to do some dirt mining at some point. And the side diorite granite, it's mad. I don't even think that everything that I mined out now is enough. I really don't think that's enough. However, let's go back up to the top and let's create this concrete. There we go, now that the eyes are actually in place, this is looking very cool. I'm actually very glad, or I'm actually very happy with how it's turning out right now. Fill in the mains, or as much of the mains as I can possibly do. Then I'm going to add the ears. And I think that would be enough for this episode. So let me head on and do that. Alright, and I have done the mains and the ears. Now, I'm not fully happy with everything. The left ear looks a lot smaller than the right ear. I don't want them to be the exact same. But for the rest, it's looking fairly cool. Of course, right now it's just a floating head. There's no turtle involved yet, and it's flat. It's not a... Hold on, I'm not sure if I can see that from this distance, but no, not really. But it's not 3-dimensional. It's just a flat head. So of course the head is going to be 3-dimensional, which shouldn't be too difficult because the rest of the head is mainly going to be mains, so it's just spreading out the mains farther back. After that, we can start on the giant turtle body. However, I'm not going to do that this episode. Before I finish the episode, there's just one more project I want to work on. Now, the final thing I want to do today is actually quite a big one, because as I was mining yesterday night, I noticed that I really need that insta break. So, we are going to get ready to get a beacon. Alright, and so, in just 27 wither skeletons, we have gathered 3 wither skulls, which was absolutely amazingly fast. That was in the nether as well, which meant I had very low spawns, but still, this only took me about half an hour. Great, so, how do I get out of here? Alright, now that we've gotten our 3 skulls, it's about time that we kill the wither. And what better way is there than to ask for protection I don't think I've ever survived the wither without help. Death, are we there yet?
No, please don't. Do you have a bow? Because I have one.
Yeah, I have a power 5 bow on me, so I think that should be fine.
Same. I think that should be long enough where you are.
Yeah, I do realize we're gonna have to spawn 2. So...
we could just go and dig another tunnel if we need to.
Fair enough. Okay.
Right, somebody's got to start a bigger hole. Oh,
well, I found a bigger hole. I mean,
this is exactly what I meant.
You work in mysterious ways. I mean, to be fair, this works.
Alright, so we're here in the Mesa area, and we're going to fight Well, we've got to fight 2 withers. Rustic has one, and I have one. So let's get started. Would you like to do the on?
Ooh, we're gonna do mine one first?
Yeah, sure.
Great. In that case, I can build on you once I get my nether star. That's good. That's. I mean. Yay, friendship. Ready?
Run away.
Okay. 3, 7, 24, go!
Oh no! Ah! Oh, no one's in the server to see we have these achievements. Get your bow ready. Oh no.
Oh, I've just found a problem with doing this in a cave.
Yeah. But the water will stop him from destroying things.
Oh, he's already on halfway.
It's installed. Get back, no, you can't get well.
I'm fine, I'm still fine, I'm currently fine. Starting to get less fine.
We've got to get. It's alright. We've got this. Hey,
Hey, that
weather
was-
number ones.
I didn't even. I mean, I'm probably gonna survive this without eating a golden apple. Hold up. Oh, that's 28 seconds. Jeez.
I'm going to start preparing the next one. This tunnel should be long enough.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it.
Yeah,
I
this
will
is.
admit it was a lot better doing it this way.
That is for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm regenerating faster than I'm actually. Okay, it's good. Well.
That's one weather done. One more to go.
Yeah, this is. They have less health than I remember.
I think it's also because we have end gear items.
Well, I mean, I've seen people do this with single power 5 bow, and they took like about twice as long, which makes sense. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you may want to step back.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Alright, let's do that. Oh no. Oh, it's okay, he's aggroed. That's fine.
And we're at that point
Sob
again.
mod. Stay in the tunnel. Oh, I've been withered. Gonna eat one of these, I probably won't need it. There we go. Wow.
Oh, we got two separate heads, two different heads.
Yeah. I have. Well, I can put mine on, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's
but-
I forgot. Awesome.
But yeah,
Well,
I had to use one of my golden apples. I probably could have managed without it, but yeah.
yeah, you just want to keep up that score just in case. Yeah.
Yeah, the 0 deaths. I will keep this forever. I will wear this villager head, this wandering trader head,
Just as soon as you
until I die.
As soon as you die, you just pick up your stuff and you accidentally automatically click it onto your face again. I know it. I know it.
Right. Ah, that was
Well.
that was fun. We need to do it again sometime.
Yeah, well, probably. Let's get like 20 beacons. This didn't take long at all. And there we have it. We actually have our nether star. Now, I was planning on doing this in the next episode, but I really don't see a reason to hold off. So I should have everything I need. I have everything that I need to craft myself a beacon. I thought this was an advancement. Hold up. Now, the only thing that we actually do need before we can make this work is we need to have a beacon base. Now, I actually don't have enough iron. Now I want to keep all of that iron. So, I'm going to go to the shopping district and buy some iron. Alright, we now have everything to create our beacon, which is just amazing. Now, I always forget how large this has to be. I'm just going to put it like here. I think that would do fine. Alright, we've fully got our beacon beam set up. I actually have this piston over here that can turn the beacon beam off because, well, having a beacon beam around all the time is probably slightly annoying for everybody else, and we want to keep that in mind. So now we have to do is mine all the way up, and this is probably going to be over an ocean, so I'm going to mine all the way up, then I'm going to mine all the way down, power the beacon, and we should be good. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, be sure to hit that little like button down below, and if you really loved it, then subscribe, because it's awesome, and you're awesome. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Go away.